Hello and welcome to the LOR report. In today's video we're going to be going through the champions which have been chosen for rotation in this year's rotation cycle. When we say that a card has been rotated out of the standard format, it means that a card can only be played when building and playing a deck in the Eternal format. With that being said, let's move straight on into the champion rotations. Starting with Bandle City, the following champions will be rotated out of the standard format: Fizz, Yuumi, Veigar, and Heimerdinger. The Bandle City champion returning to standard will be Lulu. For Bilgewater, the following champions will be rotated out of the standard format: Fizz, Nami, and Pyke. The Bilgewater champion returning to standard will be Gangplank. For Demacia, the following champions will be rotated out of the standard format: Lucian, Quinn, and Jarvan IV. The Demacia champion returning to standard will be Fiora. For Freljord, the following champions will be rotated out of standard: Udyr, Sejuani, and Tryndamere. The Freljord champion returning to standard will be Braum. For Ionia, the following champions will be rotated out of standard: Ahri, Zed, and Karma. The Ionian champions returning to standard will be Lulu and Yasuo. For Noxus, the following champions will be rotated out of standard: LeBlanc, Riven, and Darius. The Noxus champion returning to standard will be Vladimir. For Piltover Zaun, the following champions will be rotated out of standard: Seraphine and Heimerdinger. The Piltover Zaun champion returning to standard will be Vi. For Shadow Isles, the following champions will be rotated out of standard: Kalista, Nocturne, Veigar, and Senna. The Shadow Isles champions returning to standard will be Thresh and Hecarim. For Shurima, the following champions will be rotated out of standard: Akshan, Rek'Sai, and Renekton. The Shurima champion returning to standard will be Sivir. For Targon, the following champions will be rotated out of standard: Diana, Yuumi, Pantheon, and Kayle. The Targon champions returning to standard will be Aphelios and Taric. Finally, the following Runeterra champions have also been rotated out of standard: Bard, Ryze, Kayn, Varus, and Aatrox. For the full list of cards rotating both in and out of the standard format, you can head on over to the LORreport.com, where you'll be able to find the full breakdown, or you can head on over to the official Legends of Runeterra news page, which will have the names of the cards which are remaining in the standard format. Thanks for watching the video. Make sure to keep your eyes peeled on Twitter this week for all of the reveals for the upcoming expansion coming to Legends of Runeterra next week.